started running about 2 months ago and I could barely run a mile. And now I'm running upwards of 10k. So I'm going to share all of my beginner tips with you today. Okay, so tip number 1 is run slow. You're going to have to run a lot slower than you even think you should be running. I try to think of it as almost like walking with a bounce. You'll naturally pick up your pace as you run. Just have to forget about any embarrassment you might be feeling by running slowly, and just know that that's so windy. That's too similar, but if you want to stop, and that's totally okay, try slowing down instead. I used to take stops really liberally, and when I figured out that I should just try slowing down, I realized that actually I just picked up the pace and I didn't have to stop. I just needed to slow down. Show up for yourself. It's hard to be motivated to run. It's a good chunk of days that I don't want to do it. The worst that will happen is that you go home, you shower, that's it. The best that can happen is that you stay committed, you go out for your run, you'll never regret it. Showing up for yourself is just about the best thing you can do. Okay, my next tip is download Nike Run Club. It gives you a voice while you're running. Coach Bennett gives the best advice also. He is such a joy to run with, and it almost feels like listening to a podcast with really good tips and advice. So it's less a guided run in my opinion, more like a podcast with tips. Okay, this one is so important. Get the right shoes. You can get properly fitted for them at like a running store, and I know they're expensive. They're a big investment. I gave it about 2 to 4 weeks of running to know that I was dedicated for getting shoes. But I think any more than a month of running with improper shoes will make you hate running. Get fitted for shoes in the beginning, and it's just an investment that you have to do to get into running. I think as embarrassing as this might be, having people to hold you accountable is important too. You know, tell your friends, your boyfriend, your parents, anyone that you're running, post it on TikTok, and then you kind of feel more accountable. Don't listen to the first 10 minutes of your run. The first 10 minutes are so horrible. After about 10-15 minutes, you're cruising. I never used to believe this. It sounded like bullshit to me. Genuinely, for me, a 15-minute run and a 40-minute run are about the same level of difficulty, because after those first 10-15 minutes, you're in a rhythm. Some people call it runner's high. I'm not sure if I feel that, but it just gets easier. Now I'm going to enjoy the rest of my run and stop talking so I have more breath. I hope that was helpful. Bye.